Man, I am desperately in need of a car wash. Car is a little bit, well, mainly it's the windshield right now. It's a little dirty, but it is time. It is time and due for a little car wash. So, uh, for tonight's agenda, I'm gonna go this way. For tonight's agenda, we're hitting legs again. It's a lower day, hamstring focused, and you know, I was thinking about it earlier today, whether if I wanted to destroy my legs or not, and I think we're just gonna go for it. Gonna go pretty hard and sorry, lost my train of thought there for a second. Basically, going to do some, let's see, pendulum squats, no particular order. Pendulum squats, leg press, leg extensions, leg curls, seated leg curls, and oh yeah, and then this week we are switching it up a little bit with the workouts. I am going to be hitting shoulders during my shoulders instead of arms this week. So pretty excited for that. It'll be a good switch up. We'll do some shoulders kind of near the end of the workout basically. And then honestly it'll be rest day tomorrow. So not a bad idea for to end things. Well, I guess it is kind of towards midweek and towards the end of the week, so it's not a bad way to end things off. So, but everything else has been pretty good so far. You know, just been kind of well, besides my diet and cardio, which I am readjusting things at the moment. Been kind of also a little stressed out recently because I am moving different apartments at the moment, so that's also been something that's kind of been like taking a lot of my time and attention at the moment. So diet's just kind of been kind of and cardio, like I'm not I'm not doing cardio every day, but I'm probably doing like cardio 2-3 times a week and really doing only one session, when used to back in the summer of last year I was doing 5 miles of running when I was doing cardio, which I honestly enjoyed. It was great to run outside and really push myself to, because I never really thought of myself ever running more than a mile, running, even thinking about running 5 miles. But here we are. I did it last summer, and it honestly helped me lose a lot of weight. I lost like 50 pounds from midsummer of 2025 to the end of 2025, and going into this year of 2026. And so, I definitely need to get back to it. I don't necessarily think I need to run 5 miles, but at least getting 5 miles, whether I break it up, doing 2 different sessions of high incline and on the treadmill, and setting it to, incline to 12 or 15, and then speed at 3 or 3.5. And again, splitting it up in sessions, or I kind of want to, run a little bit, start getting back to running just a little bit. Not like long distance, not a super long distance running, but, get a good jog in. I don't, that doesn't really hurt, especially in the context of bodybuilding, And again, I think my biggest thing overall is I don't want to just be, stiff all the time. I want to have the ability to do other things, and that's something I gotta really lock in on and do a better job at. So that's all I'm kind of hound in on and focused on at the moment. So yeah, overall looking forward to this leg day. So there's quite a bit of people here tonight. That's kind of surprising, but that's okay. I will say, before we head in here, I am pretty stoked and excited to switch up my schedule just a little bit. So, starting, let's see, I wanted to do it Thursday. Let's see, or no, Friday. Let's see, so tomorrow's rest day is Thursday, Friday upper, Saturday lower, rest Sunday. So next Monday, switching up the schedule just a little bit. Trying to be a little bit more flexible with my schedule, because I have a lot of other things that are going on, which I'm excited about, and it's been fun working on these little side projects. But I kind of want to start getting my lifts in before going to work. And so that's like super early morning lifts that I'm honestly looking forward to trying out and doing. So early, we're going to start our lifts early morning before work. So that's a 2 a.m. workout. Yeah, it's not ideal, and I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. But I think it's something that I feel like it's going to help and benefit me, especially like I'm also adjusting my sleep schedule. So sleep schedule will be adjusted a little bit, going to bed earlier. That means getting up earlier. So it's just something that I'm willing to work on and do in the meantime, and run that schedule for a bit until we can get things rolling. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So, anywho, that's enough of the yap session for this intro. Let's go hit some legs. So, I'll see you guys in there. All right. Well, legs done, shoulders done. Overall, pretty good lift. Not gonna lie. I kind of feel like I say that every lift. Well, besides yesterday. um, was starting to get a little bit tired there at the end, especially when I was doing shoulders. Only did one shoulder workout. I kind of just went heavy, and uh, I got the job done. I'm not nothing to really worry about or complain there. And honestly, overall, like, got uh, just kind of, I was very surprised with the pendulum squat, um, with the weight that I did. It's been a while since I've gone super heavy with the pendulum squat. So, um, but kind of just shows that the leg press and leg extensions kind of paid off. So, um, just got to keep pushing, And then leg press again. I think I want to keep that in routine for myself to grow my quads. So I'll definitely keep leg presses in there for a couple of weeks until either I get bored with it or just something new. We'll see. Um, but really happy with the weight that I'm being able to push, especially since I'm doing all this by myself. Um, so it's just a matter of time of getting better overall and just growing and getting through this cut, because I want to be, I would like to be shredded for the summer. So that is one of my 2026 goals, and just life goals in general. So, but definitely, um, another thing is being more strict with my sleep schedule, especially since I'm about to switch it up a little bit with how I want to start going and working out before work. Um, so I need to be more strict on my sleep schedule. So um, I've been pretty lenient and kind of laid back with my sleep schedule because I'm a mixture of both of a night owl and a morning person. I can go either way. Like, I can sleep anywhere. Doesn't matter if it's the concrete, metal floor, a football field, soccer field, beach. I can sleep anywhere. Um, and I can get up pretty much anytime. Um, so, um, but I think with all the heavy lifting that I'm doing and what I want to achieve overall, I need to be a bit more strict and disciplined with when it comes to sleep, especially since I'm getting, like, okay, I'm not that old. I'm only 27. I'll be turning 28. But, like, I would like to start now rather than later of building healthy habits. That way I can avoid any, like, health concerns later down the road in life. Um, so basically, like, and that's also another reason why I'm kind of going with this upper lower split, um, kind of workout style, um, for now. Is one, it gives me more time for rest. Two, I'm seeing the benefits from it, and I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so far. Um, of course, there's things that I can still improve on and learn from and grow. Um, but I mean, overall, like, it's been, and it gives me the ability to do other things as well, athletic wise. Um, so I'm just kind of waiting a little bit more for it to get a little bit warmer and have the ability to do um, other things right now. So just kind of, warming, kind of building power, especially in my legs. That's the one key thing when it comes to a lower day is I want to be able to build power into my legs, build enough good strength, have a good structure in my quads and hamstrings. That way, just later on down the road, you can avoid any accidents. I would rather have a upper body injury than a lower body, like with my leg instead of my legs, because with upper body, like, yeah, it sucks. I mean, any injury that you have sucks, but I would rather want to have the ability to at least walk around and be able to move rather than just sit all day. Um, but that's just me though. So, um, but I think, again, it's having a good foundation in your legs, and I want to be able to build power. And I think once I start doing, because once it starts warming up outside, and spring gets here, summer starts coming around and temperatures start to rise up, I'm going to be outside a lot more, doing more sprints, um, more jogging, things like that for cardio purposes. And then just, being overall, want to be jacked, want to be athletic, and be able to do more things than just bodybuilding. Um, and it'll just be healthy for the long term as well. So, um, I'm looking forward to it all. So, anywho, um, yeah. So for now, I'm gonna head home. Gonna have a little snack, just kind of refuel my body a little bit, and then gonna edit. There'll be another late night editing video session, and then, well, no, I won't do a late night one. I'm gonna take a shower, go straight to sleep, get 8 hours, and then get up, and we'll get after it. So, um, anywho, appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.